main priorities for us, as we've emphasized, is the well-being of the university community, including the mental health of the university students and a sense of belonging in this time. Second is the welfare of our own staff, making sure both casuals and part-time staff have access to arrangements that allow them to survive. But thirdly, underlying those two is the ongoing financial safety and security of the USU itself. These are very preliminary figures, but revenue, what we expected in March compared to what we got in March, is down above 50%. So we're literally like cutting the USU's revenue in half. Every single dollar that we lose from Fisher Coffee Cart is a dollar that we can't spend in debating or reviews or programs or pulp or things like that. So that's why it's really sad. So when they're not making money, for the sake of the other side of the USU, you have to make those tough decisions to shut them down. So that's the first thing, shutting them down. The second is obviously recruitment halt. Just trying to scale down our business similar to the university. All of the projects that we wanted to spend money on this year, the capital expenditure, things like, more digital transformation for our clubs, we have to put on halt. And as well, we just have to really evaluate all of our programs throughout the year and just make a decision regarding each one. In outlet closures, we give a week of rostered shifts of pay to them. And the other thing is supporting them in accessing the job seeker payment. What we've stressed in this time is for our programs and marketing teams to create basically a digital universe of membership and belonging on campus. What that entails is really being run on the go. Tonight, when this interview is recorded, there's a interactive, Netflix party going on. We are working and we are helping our clubs, and it's all about just transitioning to as many digital ideas as we can for creating a sense of belonging so that people also feel a sense of involvement in our membership. This is something that we're very, very, very concerned about, and we've done a lot of work in tightening up our regulations. The other thing that we've done is ARC at UNSW have used the online election mechanisms that we're using for the last 7 years. They've said to us it's not perfect, but they haven't had any major issues with regards to election fraud and that kind of thing. The other thing that we'll be doing is we'll be saying in the election information, your vote is your vote. Do not let anybody else click this link. Do not let anybody tell you what instructions to follow. Read the choices and make up your mind. The other thing that we're doing is, because we want people to make their own choice, we have increased the level of questioning involved in the nomination process. And we've asked them a few more specific questions from the nominees, so that on the USU website and when you vote, you are provided with more substantial information about the quality of candidates. One of the things that we had to do in order to provide for the security of the elections was a tough decision, but it was saying that on Friday, May 15, if you are not a member by that point, you can't vote in the elections the week after. That is a real concern for us, and we've stressed to our management, to the sales and marketing team, how important it is to get that date out there and how important it is to create a thriving board campaign. But also, the onus is also on the candidates themselves to get as many people to vote before May 15th. So there's a week in which they can campaign before that date cuts off. And so that week first, that provides a great opportunity for, in the first week of campaigning, your job is signing members up. And in your second week of campaigning, your job is getting them to open the link and vote. Benny and myself recorded some solidarity videos. We've been very supportive of the petition of the National Union of Students, which is about their rights. And the other thing that we've been very, the thing is, everything that the USU doing right now is completely accessible to them because they are eligible to be USU members. They can join online. They can be part of that. I don't have any statistics about how many are engaging with the services that we provided and the clubs that are being provided, but I think that hopefully we should be able to see some of that. And I think that thinking specifically about what we can do for the international students is really important. The other thing that we've done is that we have placed basically a moratorium on club deregistration where those clubs are impacted. So it's obviously a very difficult time, and we're doing the best you can, but also contact the USU board anytime you need literally anything. And we'll try and assist that.